Howdy, 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 my beautiful Sagittarius. How are you doing, darling? My name is SimplyVelca, and today I'm going to be getting into your weekly tarot horoscope reading, Sagittarius, for the month of November 2021. Can y'all believe we're already in November, my darling Sagittarius? If you find some cards that resonate with you in this tarot reading today, this weekly tarot reading, rather, Sagittarius, be sure to let me know in the comments below how they resonate with you, because that's how I keep up with y'all, is through the comments, Saggy. As well, if you do enjoy this tarot reading today, or you just enjoy my vibe, my beautiful Sagittarius, I would love for you to give this video a like and subscribe, because it does help me out a lot, and I always appreciate it when you do that extra step to support me, Sagittarius. Keep in mind as well, I am just a man reading some tarot cards to you. You know your situation better than I ever possibly could. Take the tarot cards that resonate, leave what doesn't. Tarot cards are just here. Tarot readings are just here to give you some food for thought for the day, a perspective to consider, never making choices in your life. Remember as well, Sagittarius, it does not matter what you identify as, whether it's he, she, they, them, anything inside or outside of that spectrum, darling, because the reading's going to resonate with you. It's going to resonate with you, darling. Look at me. And my readings are always going to be all-inclusive. So all that being said, Leo, Sagittarius, let's just jump into your weekly tarot reading today and see what's going on, darling. If you want to book a private personal reading with me, my website's always linked down below, SimplyVelca.com. I'm currently running a little discount for my readings at this for a little bit longer. But let's do a little bit of a vibe check. Why am I wanting to call you Leo? It's just because I just did Leo's reading, Sagittarius. Let's see what's going on for y'all, Saggy. We have here the Three of Water, the Three of Cups coming in here. This card says a celebration, a wedding, a graduation, or a birth announcement, Saggy. The need to be having more fun. So, with this Three of Cups energy here, I can't help but get the feeling that Sagittarius, some of you guys are going to be having it's like an old energy coming back. And now I'm not before you even start hyping Sagittarius and be like, oh, it's my ex, like I don't want them coming back in here. It's not like that. This is not my reading coming in here. I feel as if this is like I don't know. It's just like I keep on hearing like old friend. I don't know why I'm being shown the old man in the sea. But it's just like, I just get that reference of like the old man in the sea. But I don't even think it has any relevance to do with this, but it just keeps being shown to me. But Sagittarius, I just feel like it's like an old friend, an old connection that maybe you lost touch with, or maybe it's just, you know what, it might be like a new energy coming in, Sagittarius, but you're going to feel as if that you've known them for multiple lifetimes. Now, I'm not here to tell you that this person is going to be like your soulmate or twin flame, darling, because we all have different opinions on that. But it's definitely, I do feel as if for a lot of you Sagittarius, you're going to be connecting with someone that you probably have felt like you've connected, like you've been friends with your whole life, been with your whole life, or in a different lifetime, Sagittarius. So definitely be looking for that connection. It does definitely feel as if, I'll just for simplicity's sake, Sagittarius, say like someone in your soul tribe is coming around you and is near you, and you're probably going to be getting a sense of it. And it's just this sense of where you need to put yourself out there, Sagittarius, and be seen, so that way you two, or more than two, right? With that Three of Cups, it could be a multitude of people can find each other, right? Because I don't know, yeah, I just feel like that's what it is. It's like someone in your soul tribe, or someone's coming back in. So definitely be on the lookout for that. If it is that case as well, it may not just, I'm not saying like this is, these general readings are just talking about like the direction that you are going in, Sagittarius. It's not saying that this is going to be happening in exactly this week, especially when it comes to those connections like that, right? You have the Four of Swords stepping forward to you as well. I do feel as if these new connections coming in for you, Sagittarius, is going to be extremely healing for you. I don't know why, but I feel as if this connection, this person, even for some of you guys, an opportunity coming in here, something's going to be coming in here that's going to be extremely healing for you. It's almost like this sense of where it's like giving you this, reminding you of who you are. Ooh, that sounds powerful, Sagittarius. Something's going to be reminding you of exactly who you are and what it was that you... And here's the thing, though. Like, I feel like it's... I know it sounds deep, and I still obviously feel like it's deep on some level, but I feel like it's almost not in the sense of being like, oh, I forgot who I was, in the sense of like you being Sagittarius. I feel as if it's like something's going to be reminding you of like why it is, like, let's just say that you were into photography, you're into modeling, you were into writing, something in the arts, right? But then you lost sight of doing it. You lost the passion for it. Something's going to be coming in your life, Sagittarius, that just reminds you of that. And really, maybe I feel as if some of y'all are going to be picking back up where you left something off that you had a really strong passion for. And it may be related to this Three of Cups as well. Maybe it's some person coming in that's just like, you know what, I want to go back into doing that. Or for some of you guys, it's just an entirely separate portion, you know. This Three of Cups is something separate from this Four of Swords experience, where it's just like this week is turning out to be a week of where I really feel as if y'all are going to be dusting off something and picking something back up for you guys. And then the Hermiting card, yeah, as I was saying, removing the dust, darling. Not saying that y'all are dusty old hermit, honey, but I mean, it's a shoe fits, darling. But no, I'm kidding, Sagittarius, partially. I'm also sitting on the floor, so if you're wondering why I keep on repositioning, darling, it's because the floor isn't comfortable. The Hermit card coming in here, it's like something's getting, it's like the whole intent behind connecting with you, the whole intent behind this Three of Cups connecting with you, Sagittarius, or this opportunity, something's going to be coming in trying to bring you out of your shell. It feels like that's the main purpose, that's the main focus from the universe, from your spirit guides, or whatever it is that you believe in, Sagittarius. It's like their intent is getting you out of your shell to reignite, to respark something that you had like strong feelings towards, but for some reason you lost sight of it or it dissipated for whatever the reason may be. And the King of Wands, this is your energy, Sagittarius. I mean, you're finding yourself, Sagittarius. You really are finding yourself. I really get this sense here, Sagittarius, that some of you guys, Sagittarius, y'all are going to be really doing something big, I feel. I know that sounds very broad, but it's just the Sun card. Yeah, y'all are doing something big. Y'all are planning something big. Y'all are going to be, your life in this current point in time, like y'all are about to be doing some big moves in y'all's lives that leads to a lot of success in whatever avenue this looks like for you. Because every Sagittarius's objective is going to be different. Some of y'all's objective is in terms of love. Some of y'all's going to be in terms of work and what have you. Y'all are going to be doing some very big moves in your life. And it's just like, once you remind yourself of who exactly you are, it's almost as if like the blackout curtains are removed, the sunlight starts coming in, and it's just like so much abundance starts happening for you. I know it just sounds like super just like fluffy and what have you, Sagittarius. And I guess partially I could acknowledge like part of the fluff in this, but it's not intentional. I just feel as like all the fire signs admittedly actually are having very big transitions in their life, and you are no exception of that as well, Sagittarius. I do want to also suggest as well, this is not me trying to make up for me accidentally calling y'all Leo, because one, I'm just human, I'm gonna misspeak, and especially when I do all these zodiac signs and say y'all's names so much. But if you have strong fire in your chart and not just Sagittarian energy, I want to suggest for you guys to check out the other fire signs, because I don't think it's a coincidence that all of the fire signs are going through major transitions. So I feel as if many of you guys are going to be able to resonate with other readings as well, just to let y'all know that. But yeah, y'all are going to be doing some bit, like, I don't need to really keep drilling in on that, so let's continue on. We have here the Queen of Cups coming in here. Definitely, with the Queen of Cups in this artwork in the Necronomicon, it doesn't really showcase it all that well, but the Queen of Cups is all about, how would I put it, it's like the Queen of Cups is usually holding like a trophy, not actually a cup, Sagittarius. And so for y'all's situation, it feels as if, one, Queen of Cups also represents like good people around you, but also two, y'all are going to be like, it's like once you remind yourself or find yourself again, y'all are going to be really going after your goals, after whatever, like keeping your eye on that trophy, right? Eye on the prize, essentially, making a lot of movement towards there. Y'all are really going to be making a lot of progression. 10 of Wands comes in here because what has been weighing you down, Sagittarius, has just been, well, before I get into that, why is this 10 of Wands here? The Three of Cups, is this Three of Cups? Yeah, Three of Cups in the reverse. So that makes sense for you, Sagittarius, because you have the Three of Cups there at the starting main focus point of your energy. It's almost as if that you guys, what's been slowing you down is because the people that you're around, essentially, the people that you're around, the energy that you're around, like your environment makes a huge difference for what it is that you do for your life, Sagittarius. I'm going to say that again. Your environment makes a huge difference in terms of what it is that you do with your life. You know, there's a quote from, I don't remember who, but they say it's just like, show me your 5 closest friends and I'll tell you your future, which is essentially saying and implying, and it's true, of where it's just like the people that you keep around you, closest around you, is the representation of where your life is and is going. And so I feel as if for many of you guys, that's how this Three of Cups is incorporated, is where it's just like your life changes because you start being around the right people, the people that actually inspire you, the people that actually motivate you, and the people that actually remind you of who you were, Sagittarius. It feels like for some of you guys, you know, maybe it's in this case of where it's like, maybe even like the same people, you know, because I have to acknowledge that Hermit card from beforehand, Sagittarius. Maybe you guys were just really in your shell, hermiting away, and you weren't really doing anything for a while. Which is okay. Maybe you just needed a break, Sagittarius. But I do see outside energy really re-inspiring you, giving you purpose, Sagittarius. And it's so beautiful to connect to that energy. So let's continue on, Sagittarius, with y'all's reading. I'm going to give these cards to Miss Barbara Walters, darling. I'm going to give these cards to Miss Aretha Franklin, darling. And now, Sagittarius, we're going to be getting into your spirit guide and ancestral tarot messages. We have the Nine of Cups stepping forward to you guys. This is by the definition of it, the wish fulfillment card. You know, something, it's almost like this message I keep on hearing. It's like something was missing in your life, and it's just like, yeah, something was missing in your life. You felt empty for a while, Sagittarius, and it's just like you've been waiting for something, you unconsciously probably, to make you feel whole, to make you even feel something. Sagittarius, it feels like you just became very numb to the world, numb to the opportunity, or the idea of opportunity. It just feels like you became progressively more and more numb, and you started losing your passion for something. You have the Fool card. Come on now, Sagittarius. This makes so much sense for you guys. The Fool card coming in here, this is stepping into a new chapter. That's why the Fool is always associated with the number 0, because you're starting a new chapter in your life. And I do feel as that is the case for you guys. Y'all are leaving that hermiting phase. Y'all are dusting yourself off. I'm not calling y'all dusty people, but you know, there's some type of dust incorporated in y'all's lives that you have, you know, that you've been neglecting, darling, whether it's yourself or whether it's your art. And I just feel you guys are actually going to be picking back up where you left off, and not just picking back up where you left off, Sagittarius, but you're going to be thriving in this energy. It's like, it's almost as if y'all needed to have like that little bit of a grace period to really jump back up on that horse. And the Wheel of Fortune coming in for you. I forget what other sign got Wheel of Fortune. I think it was Leo. Yeah, it was Leo that got the Wheel of Fortune in their reading as well. So I really strongly suggest, Sagittarius, if you do have Leo in your chart, to check out Leo's reading. Yeah, darling, like something's different in the energy for y'all. Something's different this time around. Y'all sense it as well. Y'all are on the path of very fast success in whatever avenue this looks like in y'all's lives. Y'all are very much so making very positive progression on your path, and I really like to see it. I really do. Now, I do want to point out, Sagittarius, is that I almost want to say where it's like, the only thing I'm kind of worried about is just like your perception on like how you want to approach this. I almost feel like there's like, I can't help but feel like there's like anxiety about this, not in the sense of like anxiety about being like, oh, well, what if this doesn't work out, Velka, or what have you, but it's almost like the anxiety about like, I don't know, there's just some type of, I see like a Sagittarius afraid of walking through the door, and let's see what that's about. Three of Swords coming in here. So you're afraid of the pain. I don't know if it's pain that happened in the past and you're afraid of it repeating itself, and maybe that's what puts you in that hermiting state from beforehand, Sagittarius, or what. But it's like, you know, and I always try to make it a strong point in saying like, I'm not trying to be dismissive of y'all's pain and life experiences, but as I told another fire sign, maybe have been Leo actually, it's just like, oops. We all have the one thing that everyone in this world can relate to is the Three of Swords. We all have experienced Three of Swords in our life. We all have experienced pain in our lives, because pain is what teaches us. When, you know, this life isn't all about rainbows and sunshine as much as like sometimes tarot readings can make it seem like that, you know. We all have to go through struggles. We all have pain in our lives, and it's up to us to not allow that pain to be our identity, or to, at the very least, stop us from growing. Just because you get marked up, darling, doesn't mean that you stop growing, right? Just because a tree gets someone that's, stabs a heart and puts their damn initials in that tree doesn't stop growing just because that stupid person carved into that tree, darling, right? I don't know where that example came from, but it works out perfectly. Ooh, girl. So y'all have the mutable moon coming in here. Nothing is yet set in stone, darling. Sagittarius, nothing is yet set in stone. Why is that here? Chariot card coming in here as well. So it's like, here's the thing, Sagittarius. It's like nothing is promised to you at this current point in time. I do feel like this is happening at a pretty fast pace. Seven of Wands, it's almost as if like you're afraid on just how, with that Seven of Wands, it's like you're afraid of like some type of outside energy, some exterior energy that you don't have control of. And it's almost as if you've convinced yourself of a reality of like how things would play out. And it's kind of a call out from spirit saying, it's just like, you don't actually know what would be happening, darling. You don't know what's going to be happening. Nothing is set in stone in that way. So it's like, don't feel as if you know how things are going to play out before they play out, Sagittarius. We have here the Sandpiper Spirit, Sagittarius, number 6 in numerology. So go ahead and look that up for me at a later point in time to see how the number 6 correlates in your life, Sagittarius. This card says, be playful. I feel as if some of you guys, Sagittarius, this anxiety that you guys are having, it's based off of the fact that you guys are just too, I feel like some of y'all's shoulders, even while you're receiving this reading, like they're just like raised up and like something's like tightened, even when like nothing's going on for you, Sagittarius. And I feel as if like y'all just need to just like, it's the quote that Miss RuPaul always says, darling, don't take life so seriously. And it's so true. It's just almost as if like, you guys have just been in this survival mode for so long that you guys have forgotten how to laugh almost. But enough of that, Sagittarius. Let's get into your social portion of your reading now. Let's see what's going on there. We have the Queen of Wands coming in here. Ooh. So you guys got the King of Wands beforehand. Now the Queen of Wands is coming in. What is this looking like? I ain't going to say divine counterpart right off the bat. Hanged Man coming in here. But I do feel like this is their energy. Seven of Wands. Okay, Sagittarius. Okay, Sagittarius, girl. I see what's going on here. That Three of Cups that we were talking about beforehand, this is this person here. I really do feel like they're similar to you in a lot of ways. And that new energy coming in here really changes your perspective on things. And maybe that's what some of y'all have this anxiety about, is like how they are perceiving you, if this is like an old connection coming back in to your life, Sagittarius. And here's the thing, I can't really give much of a promise on how they're going to react, but based off of these cards, the Hanged Man becomes a Hanged Man and sees the sun, right? And you guys had the sun earlier. Like this person, this connection, whether it is a connection that will continue to last or not, that's up to fate, as we had your cards say, like nothing is set in stone, darling. But this person this Queen of Wands plays a very pivotal role in your life, in the direction of where your life is going, Sagittarius. So all I can really say is, if you're open to it, give this a chance and allow this connection to inspire you in the way that it's meant to be inspiring you. All right, Sagittarius. I don't really have anything else left to say with that. So hopefully you found this reading helpful in some type of way, Sagittarius. If you did, be sure to give this video a like and subscribe as well. And let me know how these tarot cards resonated with you. If you want to book a private personal reading with me, Sagittarius, my website's always linked down below, SimplyVelca.com. Next to my social medias, TikTok and Instagram, being SimplyVelca, honey. But until next time, Sagittarius, hopefully I can connect with you in the near future. I love you so much. Bye.